folks, welcome to Po' Boys Public Land Hunting. Me and Shane was just kind of sitting here kind of laughing and talking about some of our past hunts, and we've heard a lot of horror stories this year on turkeys, and we got about 3 or 4 days left into the turkey season, and it might be a little late in the game for us to come up with this instructional video. We're not experts on guns, but we kind of feel like, you know, we're going to kind of show you what we do to get our equipment ready to go turkey hunting. It doesn't matter if you got a crossbow or a bow or a gun with a scope on it. You still need to know what your equipment's going to do. You need to have it sighted in. You need to check it before you go in the field. Shane, you know as well as I do. I've missed some animals this year.
I missed one at 25 yards, and I sat at my gun in the week before, and I still shot over its back.
It's not always equipment failure. It's sometimes, you know, we get buck fever or you know, but we need to you need to know what your equipment's going to do. You need to check it out, not only for safety reasons. You know, nobody wants to, you know, come out of the woods with a loaded gun and put it in their truck, but you need to make sure your gun's loaded before you go in the woods. I think that's happened to a few of us.
Yeah.
But you know, we're not pointing fingers at people, but we're just going to do a little instructional video, and we're going to shoot some turkey targets. So stay tuned and come back and join us, and we're going to shoot some targets.
Sounds good to me.
That is 90 feet, which would be 30 yards. So we're going to take this other one and we're going to back up, and we're going to mark 40 yards. And 40 yards would be 120 feet. It's hard to judge distance. When you get in the woods, you always want to mark you a tree, mark you a bush or something, so you'll know what your distances are. Same way with deer hunting with a bow, you want to know what your yardage is. But we're just using a tape measure today because we are doing an instructional video, and we just want to make sure we are right. So now I'm going to back up and I'm going to mark my 40-yard mark. And 120 feet. This would probably be about your max on shooting a turkey. I like to get them as close as I can. Okay folks, what we have here, we got some turkey targets. I just printed them off the internet. They have them available out there, they're free. We got a life-size head right here of a gobbler turkey. Got a 10-inch circle right here, and what you want to do is try to get your shot pattern concentrated on this 10-inch circle. Okay folks, we got our guns laid out here. We got us a 10 gauge, a 20 gauge, and a 12 gauge, just to kind of cover all varieties, you know. Well, safety first, I've done checked them a couple times, but we're gonna make sure they all are unloaded. There's so many shells on the market. There's so much controversy about, you know, getting the tightest pattern out there. There's so many manufacturers out there of shells, you know. There's 3 inches and 3.5s, and then the 10 gauge I think is strictly 3.5. But I'm gonna run a couple rounds through these guns today, and you know, we're gonna shoot some targets, and we're gonna show you where you want your pattern to be before you get out there in pursuit of a turkey. So anyway, let's go ahead and start with the 12 gauge today. I'm gonna take a lot of these shells on the market. Yes, they are kind of pricey, but I'm going to start with just a 3.5 number 5, and we're going to shoot a target, and we're going to see what we got. All right, folks, safety first. You always want to have you some hearing protection. You're shooting any kind of firearm. So we got our hearing protection today. And we got our gun. We're gonna load our gun.
Y'all stick around. We got to take a quick commercial break. We got some more action. Poor Boys Public Land Hunting coming up soon.
If you are a person who loves to camp but don't like waking up cold and with an aching back, I have the perfect product for you. The Tent Cot by Camprite is the comfort end of camping. You will stay 100% dry, warm, and comfortable. No checking to see if you are sleeping on a root or on a pine cone. I have slept in rocks in absolute comfort. You can't afford not to have a tent cot. It will be your favorite new piece of camping equipment, I guarantee it. Visit their website at www.camprite.com. Order yours today and get out there and enjoy God's country.
If you're looking for a great Predator light at half the price, check out Kicking It Outdoors. We offer a 7-inch spotlight, a 6-inch scan light with red, green, and white diodes. Check out Predators from 200 yards away with 0 dead spots. All the accessories, custom packages available. Free shipping.
Folks, for all your archery needs, you need to go see Mitch over at Mill Creek Archery, located in McNeil, Mississippi. For compound bows, crossbows, broadheads, custom strings, custom arrows.
And don't forget specialty firearms and ammunition.
Folks, let me let you in on a little secret. Part of my turkey hunting arsenal is Big Boy Custom Game Calls in McNeil, Mississippi. You need to get a hold of Hoss Simmons and get you one of these fine turkey calls. Custom made, custom strikers, can't beat them. I will always have one in my turkey hunting arsenal. Welcome back to Poor Boys Public Land Hunting. Let's pick this segment up where we left off. We're going to load our gun. I'm sitting here at 30 yards. I got a piece of 4x4 back here behind me. I got 40 yards backed off there, and we're going to shoot it next. But you need to know what your gun's going to do at 30 and 40, because 40 is about your max on a turkey. I have shot them a lot further, you know, with the high price shells that they got on the market today. You can kind of stretch that distance a little bit, but just to do this instructional video, I'm shooting at 30, and we're going to shoot at 40. Here's 30. Folks, as you can see, we're pretty much centered in our circle like we were talking about, and that's, you know, when you're shooting at a turkey in his head, you've got to be on his head. You've got to have that bead on his head. If the choke in your gun is pretty tight, you want to make sure that you focus on that head. He's going to be moving, he's going to be strutting. You just want to be ready and seize the opportunity when he picks his head up and get the bead of the gun on his head and keep it on his head. But I think we got a dead turkey here. But we're going to put another target on here. We're going to back up to 40. I might even shoot the 10 gauge this time, and we'll see what it does. Okay, this is the second shot that we're going to do. We backed up to 40 yards, and we'll shoot the 10 gauge. Let's go see what we've done. Okay, folks, as you can see, it pretty much knocked our target holder down. Just showed you what a 10 gauge would do. I shot a little bit to one side, but I'm still center mass like you want to be. You know, you don't want your shot down here, you don't want your shot up here, and you know, you don't want it left or right, you want to be center mass. You've got to keep that bead on that turkey's head. I've hunted a lot, I've missed a lot, killed as many turkeys as I've missed, but when that moment happens, you know, when that turkey pops his head up and you got to take that shot, you just want to try to keep the bead or that shotgun on his head. Because with these shells on the market nowadays, you know, they'll take a turkey at 40 and 50 yards. I've killed them at 55 yards, especially with the 10 gauge. Sometimes I think a couple of my shots might have been a little bit over that, but you just want to make sure that you keep that bead on that turkey's head and pull the trigger. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. I hope this helps. Like I said in the beginning, I'm no expert on guns, but this is kind of what we do during off season. We get ready for turkey season coming up. We shoot some shells, we do our homework, and that way when that moment of truth happens, you got the odds in your favor because you did your homework. But stay tuned to Poor Boys Public Land Hunting. I'm sure we got some more exciting clips in this episode, and we'll catch you in the turkey woods.
Well, it's January 5th. Got a real big cold front coming in tomorrow. Tonight, tomorrow. They say it's going to be down in low 20s, South Mississippi. Back at Marion County. Bow season opened up yesterday. Runs through February 15th. Bow season either 6. We set up on the property line again on this fence road. I was going to go on the bottom. Before I got to the bottom, I found all kinds of scrapes. Figured we'd just set up on the fence road, see what we can find. Might be able to catch that big boy walking in here, other than just a doe. Let's see what happens. Got that Kennedy game call again. Dirty little doe. Y'all need to check this out.
Y'all stick around, we gotta take a quick commercial break. We got some more action. Poor Boys Public Land Hunting coming up soon.
If you are a person who loves to camp but don't like waking up cold and with an aching back, I have the perfect product for you. The Tent Cot by Camprite is the comfort end of camping. You will stay 100% dry, warm, and comfortable. No checking to see if you are sleeping on a root or on a pine cone. I have slept in rocks in absolute comfort. You can't afford not to have a tent cot. It will be your favorite new piece of camping equipment, I guarantee it. Visit their website at www.camprite.com. Order yours today and get out there and enjoy God's country.
If you're looking for a great predator light at half the price, check out Kicking It Outdoors. We offer a 7-inch spotlight, a 6-inch scan light with red, green, and white diodes. Check out predators from 200 yards away with 0 dead spots. All the accessories, custom packages available. Free shipping.
Folks, for all your archery needs, you need to go see Mitch over at Mill Creek Archery, located in McNeil, Mississippi. For compound bows, crossbows, broadheads, custom strings, custom arrows.
And don't forget specialty firearms and ammunition.
Folks, let me let you in on a little secret. Part of my turkey hunting arsenal is Big Boy Custom Game Calls in McNeil, Mississippi. You need to get a hold of Hoss Simmons and get you one of these fine turkey calls. Custom made, custom strikers, can't beat them. I will always have one in my turkey hunting arsenal. Welcome back to Poor Boys Public Land Hunting. Let's pick this segment up where we left off.
About 15 minutes of hearing all kind of noise in the kitchen. There's my corporate right there. Little Robin. Bouncing all over down there. Cooking up. Last day of deer season for a bow. Gun season opens tomorrow here in South Mississippi. We came up to Marion County. It's been raining all morning. We got a few little sprinkles coming down. Stick around, see if we can put the smack down. might spot them coming into this food plot. We might be able to catch them coming into the plot from the backside. Shot about right there in that dirt pile. Right up in there's where I shot. Clean over his back. Of course you can't tell, but the camera's gonna pick all the branches up, but I have a clean shot. I just straight missed him. You can't always get lucky and get the buck. You're gonna miss once in a while. That's part of this filming. You're not gonna see us going out killing monster bucks every time we hunt. 90-95% of our hunts is gonna be on public land, management areas. We might hunt a week and not see one deer. Then again, we might hunt one day and see 20 or 30. You just never know when he's public land. Then of course you gotta watch out for the other hunter. You get hunters walking in on you all the time. I had one guy park his truck 50 yards from my plot the other day. And then he gets out and yells, "Are you in the plot?" I mean, come on. Who's gonna park their truck in the woods and yell? But little did he know, I stuck a nice 100-pound doe that night. He didn't bother him at all. These deer get used to cars and stuff.
Well, folks, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Poor Boys Public Land Hunting. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Got our videos on YouTube. And also we're on Instagram now. Don't forget to take a kid hunting. Hunt safe, hunt ethical. And be sure and tune in next week. We'll be bringing you some more exciting episodes on Poor Boys Public Land Hunting.